Yo, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at in the world. Cool Kid Lamar, good morning. Samuel, thank you for that follow. Maximus, thank you for that follow. Crixtix, thank you. Dart Sufi and Durd Bob, thank you guys for that follow. What's up? Yep, coffee, always, you know what I'm saying? Not much, but I'll fill my coffee cup back up here. I don't want to overdose on caffeine, you know? So, I definitely want to drink more, but you gotta kind of calm down at some point. Alright, so, anyways, y'all. We're gonna get started here very shortly. I'm gonna share a couple of things that were on my heart today. Kind of the real talks like we've been doing pretty much right before we start stream. First thing I wanted to kind of just share my thoughts on what it is to be a friend to somebody. You know, a friend is, as the Bible says, can be closer than a brother at times. And also a friend is loving. I believe a friend tells you things that you don't want to hear, but they tell you it because they love you. Now, I think it's really easy. I'm gonna turn my microphone up just a tad here. You know, I think it's really easy to just go along and agree with someone just for the sake of being nice. But I don't necessarily think that's being kind. That's not really signifying that you actually care about them. It's almost like you're just brushing it off, right? You're just agreeing with them. I think a friend tells you hard truths. And I hope I'm a friend to you guys. You know, love doesn't mean that I agree with someone and their lifestyle. See, someone can be living a very bad lifestyle. They could be living in sin, but you still can be loving to them. But you also need to tell them the truth, right? So that's what I like to try to live by. But we're human, we fail. But something I was watching a street minister. His name is actually Ray Comfort, and he actually was talking about this term called depraved indifference. And he said to himself, you know, how could I not tell people about Christ? If I don't, it's depraved indifference. And what depraved indifference is, this is actually something you can go to jail for. Depraved indifference means that if you were hanging off a ledge and you were going to fall to your death and I did not throw you a rope, that is depraved indifference. That means I have no care about human life. That is punishable by going to jail. Same thing with telling people about the Lord. I will stand before him someday and he'll say, why didn't you tell people about me if you loved me? And something that Charles Spurgeon said was, do you love God? You don't love God if you don't tell people about him. Surely you are not saved yourself. See, the thing is, like, we talk about the things we love, right? Talk about SnowRunner, we talk about barbecue, our wives, stuff like that. But I think it behooves me, because I care as well, to tell you guys about Christ. And that's why I share him on my channel. It's my platform. To be quite honest, this platform can completely go away. And if there was just one person that their life was changed by hearing these words, it is absolutely worth it. You know, in the Bible we talk about love, not necessarily agreeing with someone's lifestyle, but still loving them. There's a story in the Bible where Christ came across a woman who had multiple partners, probably a modern day prostitute. You probably could say they were pending, you know, could even be like an Instagram porn star or whatever you want to call it. So the Pharisees at the time, the religious people, okay, who thought they were, by merit, they were holy, okay? The Pharisees came and brought this woman before her, and they were actually going to stone her to death, which was actually a form of killing someone back in biblical times. Crucifixion was also created by the Romans, though. But they came and they were going to crucify her because they caught her in this act, okay? And Jesus literally was standing there. He started drawing in the sand. We don't know what he was actually drawing in the sand. We don't know what was said there. But he stood up and he said to them, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." And immediately, these men started dropping their stones and walking away. He turned to this woman and he said, where are the people that condemn you? Where are your accusers?" He said, "There are none." Or the lady said back to him, "There are none." And he said, "Go and sin no more." Now Jesus was loving. He still recognized that she was in sin. Okay, that part is not lost on her. He told her to go and sin no more. And that essentially is the meaning of repentance. So anyways, with all that being said, I believe God is calling you into deeper relationship with him. To be quite honest, God does not need your money. He does not need you. By all definition, God is self-sustaining. I believe he loves you and wants a relationship with you, but he does not need you. We need him a lot, actually. Because there is no salvation without Christ Jesus. I am totally 100% convinced of that. You know, there's an old saying that says that it's not really what a man recites in his creed, but it's the things that he's willing to die for. And I thought that hit me so home. I'm like, man, what are you willing to die for? So just some food for thought there. Anyways, guys, if you guys need prayer for any part of your life, or you want to have a relationship with Jesus, let me know in the comments. I will definitely be praying for you guys. Just want to let you know that there is a God out there who loves you, cares for you more than anyone has ever in your lifetime, and you can't even fathom how much he loves you. So with that being said, let's get started here. Let me get my cat out of my face here because she's bugging. Good morning, Bandito. Good morning, MXMRT. Good morning, guys. Thank you guys for listening to my real talks. 1 second, I'm gonna get my cat out of here. Okay, we're back. Let's go. Let's get into this, guys. Whoop, I knew it was going to happen. Good old controller. Season 10. Man, I almost want to do a video on my thoughts on Season 10. I could just do a recording where I cut it from the clip and on stream. I believe I could probably sum this up. I think SD1 did a very good job on his recent video. I don't think I was really critical on season 10 as much as I've been on other seasons. Actually, for the last two... Actually, wait. I was kind of critical on season 8. Just because of the farming. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. Season 9, I liked it a lot. I think the firefighting at the end kind of got to the point where I was like, I just want to get done. But yeah, I don't know. I think I can very quickly sum up into a few sentences. I would probably string it along longer, to be honest, just because I think I'm not very short with words. But this DLC is. I think it's the best right now. Okay, what shall we do? We're gonna do the fishing boat later. That's definitely later things. Tower for scrap. Hold on a second here. There's service spare parts there. Okay, so. I'm going to detach, delete, don't care about money. Y'all know that. I'm going to actually leave the Dan here. And sounds weird, but I'm going to delete these trailers whenever I'm done because I have to have a clean map whenever I'm finished. Kind of weird. Kind of very weird about things like that. All right, let's go back to the garage. I'm going to bust out the Mac, actually. Let's go spare parts, and let's roll out. I believe this is gonna. Oh, this is gonna be a good route, y'all. This is a really good route. I actually enjoy this one a lot. Didn't get to drive on. Well, I got to drive with it on the Scout, but I think this is gonna be really cool. Little switchbacks coming up this mountain. So let's get it. You know, I got a really cool comment. I almost want to read this comment from his name is Fox. And he was talking about how to truly like mitigate downsides, especially like for fuel consumption on trucks like the 6900X, 6900 twin steer, and also the 5600 TS. And he made some really good points. And I definitely think he's right. I don't think he's right. I know he's right. But the pure simple fact of the matter is do you have the patience to do those exact things? And essentially it boils down to toggling it off all-wheel drive and driving in low plus on like roads and stuff like that, and then I think in deeper mud just throttling it down to just low, which it does show that your consumption will be lower because you're not trying to force more power to the wheels. It can be done, and you can drastically drop your consumption values, but man, I don't know if I have the patience to do that, right? It's like time. Yeah, you can see its collision model just kind of holding it up right there. You were never able to use the service spare parts from the place outside the garage. Really? That's kind of like a bug. Man, my cat is just bugging right now. I need to like put them out and lock the door. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, guys. I will be back. Come on, you. I know. I'll hang out with you later. Yes, I'll hang out with you later. Oh, man. All right. Let me scoot myself in here again. So I have these two barn doors in my room. And the funny thing is, I put handles on them, okay? Because these barn doors didn't come with handles, and I also put locks. I put a lock. I knew I needed to get a cat cam right. Dude, there's a huge tree, probably like a 50, probably almost a 60-inch tree. So she's trying to get in right now. She has her paws underneath the door. I have it locked. She wants in so bad. So you'll probably hear the door a little go back and forth. You had to import them all from another map? That is terrible, man. That is terrible to hear. Yeah, you can see this is not necessarily good. A good look for the Mac. Yeah, you can hear her just pulling on the door. She's trying to get in. I'm so sorry. My cats are like almost exactly a year old right now. The thing is, a cat cam would be cool, but man, it's like, could I even get them to sit still? They have so much energy. Well, she does. She has so much energy. She's like the cat that doesn't really care about food, but she just wants to play a lot, right? But then she's like super social. I'm legitimately high-centered. That is kind of ridiculous, man. It is. Whatever. Like right here, you're gonna see. I'm gonna try to stay out of the rut here a little bit. Not bad. Put this closer to my face. Man, I really hope I hope the developers change the max collision model. I know Naked Dave has put out a mod changing it slightly to make it a little bit more favorable. Not totally unrealistic, it's just a slight change, which I'm sure drastically helps this vehicle, which it's definitely needed. Because I mean, in reality, like, this is an off-road truck, military class off-road truck, all-wheel drive. A lot of trucks in the SnowRunner, like the heavy duty, some of those don't even come with all-wheel drive at all. And they outperform this, or they kind of outperform this. I've seen videos of it. So, I don't know. That'd be cool to see. That's a nice little switchback we just went up right there. But yeah, let me know about the volume of the stream and everything like that. Just keep giving me feedback if you guys could. Definitely trying to make it better. We did add new alerts, as probably someone has seen either on this stream or the last stream. So new alerts, new scenes, stuff like that. Volume's good, awesome, thank you. Pretty stable vehicle. And like, here's the thing is, like, there's an argument that, oh man, all you need to do is just put on the suspension, the active suspension, and come and raise yourself up. But like, here's the thing, that only helps. That only really helps between your axles. Do you see what I'm saying? The wheelbase between your first and your second axle. That's the only place it helps. Because, and that's because trucks like this, I can't really get my camera down. The hitbox is literally here. Now, if your hitbox was like here, that would help greatly, right? It would be like, because that would come up. Wherever the hitbox is, like, this part would probably raise up too as well. But your hitbox is down here, so the truck's frame is raising up, not its axles. Its axles are in the hitbox. So it's like, that doesn't really help. It'll help you snagging underneath, and a little, I guess, there's probably some degree that it would help you just from not dragging in the center, but it doesn't save you. The hitbox does kill it. Man, but I gotta say though, I think like if there's a textbook truck other than that, that's probably one that I would say is one of my faves. I would probably say this one, honestly. I'd probably say this one. I want to know what goes up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a mission, I think, that goes up here. Yo, 3 Dots, welcome in. Thank you for that first time chat as well. The volume's pretty good, much better than in previous days. That's awesome, man. Nice, man. You're coming over from YouTube? If you could give one word for each region, what would it be? Ooh, one word. Man, that's a challenge. That's a challenge of my vocabulary, and I don't think my vocabulary is very good. I mean, let's try. British Columbia, I'm gonna say rejuvenating. Ontario, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say needed, because I feel like we needed it. If I honestly, I probably could say the same about British Columbia, but I think this was literally rejuvenating as a player who's played this thousands of hours. Glades, dang, this is tough because it's like I want to give it a praising word to say I'm pleased with it. I would say pleased. I was pleased with it. On the other hand, a little overbearing, and that's just essentially pertaining to farming. Tennessee, I'm gonna say short. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm trying to think of a word. I'm gonna say displeasing. I was actually displeased with this, and with the direction it went. Maine, balanced. Maine was balanced. Dawn, puzzle, because it essentially was a puzzle piece. I think this is where they started implementing. Maybe they didn't start, but this is where I started to notice more that when you complete a contract or a task, it unlocks more contracts or unlocks more tasks, stuff like that. Yo, what's up, Seth? Welcome in. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Real life is better. Amore. Let's see. Difficult. Difficult. Wisconsin. Oh man. I'm gonna say a reprieve. I'm gonna say a reprieve. Because I think all of the year one maps, the year one content period is the hardest of them all. I believe they're the hardest maps. You have Kola, Yukon, and Amore basically sitting. That is three snow maps that have super conditions out of 4. Wisconsin was kind of like a point between those extremes. So I really enjoyed it. Yukon, a freaking sludge fest, man. Kola, I would say it was, I would say trial. This is really where we were tested because we didn't really understand the new mechanics. There were no new mechanics until Kola. This is where the new mechanics started coming in, and with the radar trailer. Also, we never seen breaking ice like this where, you know, you fall through necessarily, you know, real super snow. They kind of didn't hold your hand on this one, kind of like Amore. So this was kind of like the precursor to Amore. Actually, let's say that. I'm going to say precursor. That's what I'll say. Tamir. Man, Tamir, shoot. Tamir. In one word. would say testing. I would say this kind of, almost like I said about cola, but you could say bumpy. Yeah, that's a good one. It was it definitely was very bumpy. I think I think Tamir tested you. Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say upsetting. Okay? Not necessarily like as a human emotion. I mean upsetting as like terrain. Because here's the thing. If you go back to Michigan and Alaska, there isn't a lot of terrain where there's abrupt changes in terrain, drastic, like to throw you off balance. Tamir, that's where you started to really learn how to try to keep control of your balance. Like this started to teach you that. Alaska, everything. The crazy thing about Alaska is like, for being such mountainous terrain, which is Alaska in general. If you ever go and visit, it really wasn't that mountainous. Basically, I think it's either the second or the first largest map with highways or with roads, network of roads, I would say. I think Alaska was good balance. I'm going to say balance because I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed Alaska, but it did not teach you your actual balancing of your truck. Michigan, man, if I'm speaking of the first time, I'm gonna say for the Michigan, I'm gonna say nostalgic. It just feels good. It feels good now. All right, I need to go do something, guys. I need to do this waste thing. Crane with what the heck? Delivered to the chemical barrels. Where are these chemical barrels at? Delivered to the... Wait, where's this at? Canned food. Okay, so they spawn. Oh, they spawn. Okay, where the heck did they spawn at? Probably here, I'm guessing. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna go do this real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna use here. You know what? We're gonna use this. I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, why not, you know? Yeah, we're gonna use this. It's near the Dan. Okay, we're headed that way. No, you're not getting in. Still messing with the door. Feel bad locking her out. I'm about to let her in. If she gets on my desk, I'll lock her out again. 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. No, I let you back in. Don't you jump up on here. Oh man. Pets. I probably need to work on getting this all built up and stuff, so I'll probably do that soon. However, I'm gonna go delete this trailer because I don't want it. Is that a... Actually, I'm gonna just sell it. I'm right here. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome in. I am doing alright, yes. I hope you're doing okay too. Personally, man, I think this is the best season that... The best DLC they put out. Yo, Netix, welcome in. I'll take that 3,000. I'm sure I've lost more than that by deleting trailers. No, you get down. Oh my goodness. Y'all see what I'm dealing with? She wants so much attention all the time. The crazy thing is, like, I hated cats before my wife bought cats. Okay, you gotta get down. No joke, I was raised with dogs. Raised with dogs my whole life, German Shepherds, and my wife was like, I want to get cats. She wanted to get two cats from the same litter, so... And I was so against it. And she brings them home and I fall in love with them. You're doing Lake Cove right now and Amandra, nice. Close to finishing, nice, man. You just finished the Dawn and it was probably one of your favorite DLCs now? Really? I'm actually, that's actually kind of refreshing to hear. I'm actually glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't dislike Dawn. I'm actually currently in hard mode on Dawn, and man, I liked it. I mean, I liked it when I first played it. Aside from the whole crafting of like wooden planks, that whole thing with bringing the amount of planks you got from logs, I think that was kind of a sham. Yeah, I thought it was okay. You're slightly cheating. You don't have the nerves to go through it again with vanilla trucks. You like the Dawn despite it was short? Yeah, I don't hear many people say the Dawn was their favorite, but that's kind of cool to hear. So what made you love it so much, if you don't mind me asking? This is actually a pretty good route. Yo, this truck right here is awesome. Seriously. Honestly, man, I don't know if I'd throw this in the S tier. I mean, here's the thing. You got 67 gallons of fuel, which is, I think it's more, that's more than a Voron AE, I believe, or the same amount. Then you got trunk repair supplies, then you got a sideboard bed. Yeah, its tires aren't huge. Collision model's good. Balance is good. It's like, what? You only need one long log to make all the planks you need? That's probably what I'm gonna do, actually, is do that same thing. I don't know where these spawn. I'm sure they spawn close. Yo, Guds Jammer, thank you for that bit. Appreciate it. Alright. I'm guessing we just go down this route and then drop them off. So, the missions don't feel so long and hard, didn't feel repetitive. I feel like I was making progress and then spending 2 hours on one mission, and the maps I feel were well balanced. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It felt like, to me, I don't know if you felt this way, it felt like a puzzle. All right, let's do this. Get the crane out, because I know I'm gonna have to. Oh shoot! Probably should have waited on the crane, huh? Where's the other one? Oh, I see. Looks like the other side of the lake. Honestly, I'm almost thinking I should have used like the high range gearbox for this, just to fly. So you need 8 in general. 1 load of long logs is 6 planks. The other 2 can be found on a trailer in the Thatcher factory. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I probably, I think I got rid of that, or I used it. I think I used it. So then I only need. Okay, so then I only really need 1 load of long logs then to bring over. I think I got caught bringing the shorties. And that's where it kind of caught me. I don't know if I'm going to make this, guys. Let's see if I can go a little faster here in auto. Yo, what's up, Storm? Hope you're having a good day today too as well. We're just doing some contests or trying to. This one's the chemical barrels. Waste disposal. No, these are not new glasses. These are actually like blue light glasses. I think something I struggle with, especially like being on the computer so much, is my eyes will just feel like worn out, man. Yo, Fresh, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Oh shoot, couldn't turn fast enough. My eyes will get worn out, man. Just from the light, so this kind of helps a little bit. Yeah, right. Mysterious unmanned driver is always transporting the most hazardous of chemicals. Yeah, dude. Okay, we made it. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but I think 5 minutes is the. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad mission to do in hard mode over and over. Let's see what it pays out. Oh my goodness, guys. 1:30 to spare. Yeah, this could be done in hard mode. You could spam this. You could spam this. What's the next one? View, view, view. Okay. Okay, that's up near Duncan. Let's see. What do we want to use here for that? Do we want to use a scout vehicle? We probably can. Let's see what we can do. I almost want to use the Gore by 4. That is a nice contest. Should I use the Gore by 4? Trying to think here what scout to use. Haven't used the Sentinel much. Ooh, the Resvani? Haven't used that much since Season 8. No. The Hummer. The Tuz. Ooh. Can use the Tuz here. You're in the way. Yes, you're so nice. I know. I know you want attention. Now I know. Glad to see me fishing with the pike. Yeah, it's a good truck, man. One of my thoughts on the UCDs. I like the UCDs, actually. I just don't think the UCDs are as good as like an MHS2. And if you have an MHS2, it's like, why not, you know? You know what I might use? I might use this, guys. I could use Archaic Gearbox. I don't know. I'm actually not going to use that, though. The Archaic will get you good gas mileage, but... Marlo. Oh my goodness. Get down. Alright, you got to get down. Let's go. You got to get down. Oh. Alright, let's figure out where we're going to go. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Yo, Penmanship, thank you for that that Prime subscription, man. Thank you. 2 months. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, did that popped up on stream, right? I just want to make sure. I didn't hear it. I was messing with my cat. Like always. Oh my gosh. She is a nice cat, that's for sure. She just always wants attention. You think so? Okay. They should be popping up. Oh! Well, that was short-lived. Let's see if it turns me. No. I want you to turn me the other way. Okay, you have to get down. What's going on with your eye? Hold on, what's going on with her? Hey, let me see. Oh, nothing. Oh my goodness. Your favorite scout's the Lodestar? That is a pretty good favorite scout to have. Oh my goodness, man. Could you just tip over? You just tip over. I need to, like... There we go, that'll help. Okay, I know. But you have to get down. Now is not the time to hang out. She'll literally come in my room, and I'll be down here. Oh my goodness, seriously? This is crazy, man. There's a Scout 800 near your house. We're not seeing it tip over. That's funny. I don't know if you guys can see her on screen. Let me see if we can see her on screen, because she's just sitting here bugging. I know. Hi. Yes, you are so sweet. Thank you. You just want to hang out. I know. But I'm doing things right now. I know. Gosh, when you're not a cat person and you become a cat person, it's weird. Alright, I'm gonna try not to fall over. Can I just float through all this stuff? I almost want to, but I'll just follow this. I'll follow the path, but kind of not. But not follow the path. Hi. Yes, hi. I know. Let me see if I can find her a toy so she just stops. Yours is so jealous of your headset? Yeah. This one, she'll sit on my, what's it called? I can't remember the name of these. My armrests. And she'll just sit here and just want me to pet her. And then she'll like end up like sitting on my lap and falling asleep. So, one second. I'm gonna see if I can find her a toy to play with. All right, we're back. I took her upstairs, shut the door. She's gonna just bother me the whole time. It's hard to scout off roads with these mountains. Yeah, kinda. I'm surprised I flipped over a couple times with this. Basically, it is cat wrangling. That's how I feel. They're good cats, though. They don't... We trained them not to get on our counters, like our kitchen counters and stuff like that. Our dining room table, our table that's in the kitchen as well. So they don't get on any of that stuff. But they're pretty good. They're good. They're really good. That's the thing, man, is like I hated... Yo, what's up, Storm? Storm team up. Welcome in, man. I'm doing well. We're doing well. We're just gonna try to knock out another contest here. I'm actually gonna use a scout for this one. Man, it's crazy. Like, before we got cats, like I kind of explained how I wasn't a cat person at all. Raised with German Shepherds my whole life, and then my father-in-law was like, no, he's like, you gotta understand, like they're easy, like they're really easy to handle, like they're super smart, like you don't have to worry about taking them to the bathroom or walking them, like they're very self-sufficient. Like all you have to do is keep their litter clean, keep them fed, watered, and they're pretty much happy if, you know, play with them. It was crazy. Like when I understood that, like later after we got them, I was like, dang, like it's crazy. Sitting in wingback chairs, wearing a monocle. Yeah, that's the thing. Goods. That's kind of why too. I just don't want them. I don't want them walking on a surface that I put my food. Do you know what I'm saying? That's essentially what it boils down to. Cats are super clean. They literally have like no smell. But I just, yeah. Yo, Guds, thank you for that bit. Appreciate it. You like when they knock off the stuff off the shelves? Yeah. And just look at you? Yep. Oh, yeah. My cats, what will happen is I have like I have a TV mounted upstairs in the living room, and they'll... Anytime I put on like a wildlife show, they'll want to like go up and like put their paws on the screen, and they don't like claw it. They never like claw it, but they're like, it's almost like they think it's real and they want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny. They keep rodents away from your house, dude. They literally eat insects. They chase down flies. I mean, like if there's a fly in this house, like both like brother and sister, they're like on it, man. Like they're in this like hunting mode. Like they just go nuts. I think she's, I don't want to say more feral. I think he's like basically like Garfield almost. Like he's just relishing the fact that he's a house cat. And she like chirps at birds and stuff like that when they're outside. She'll watch birds, and yeah. Man, she can jump. Like that cat can jump insane heights. Because they realized they benefit from being around us. Yeah, they did. Honestly, that's true. They did. They actually say the frequency of a cat's purr is the same frequency as like a baby crying. So kind of like it procs that like that parental instinct, I guess. camping me in the garage. So funny, yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up, Izak? Welcome in from Germany. Awesome, man. I probably just slaughtered your name, so I apologize. All right, let's do this one here, there, and then the third zone is here. I have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Ooh, this one might be tough. They know what response to elicit from us, yeah. They're smart, man. If you ever have like some time, there's a documentary, it's called like In the Mind of the Cat or something like that. They actually talked about how cats are pound for pound one of the strongest predators. They can jump like 6 times the length of their body. Their strength is pretty crazy. Like their ability to hunt, like their armament, even though like they're house cats, they don't really use it. Yeah, just it's kind of crazy to think about. I guess we'll just follow this trail. I'll try to like stay off the beaten path so I don't necessarily... Oh my goodness, man. Shoot. Am I more scared of tigers or lions? Ooh, so there's only, I believe there's only 2, I think I heard a fact that there is only 2 animals that will legitimately hunt humans as prey. And one of them is a lion. The thing is, man, I don't know. That's true, and the polar bear. That's right. That was the other one. It was lions and a polar bear are the only 2 that are legitimately like fond of hunting humans. I wouldn't say fond of it, but more likely to. I heard that if a polar bear catches your wind, if you're downwind of one or upwind of one, they'll just charge. They'll just go for you. Because food is so scarce, they see you as a meal. Man, can we make this? I don't know if we're gonna make this, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I don't think I am. What was the time again? Was it 2:40? I don't think I make this. Nope, I don't make it. I took a risk. I took a risk. Big risk. Yep, took a huge risk. Yep. Well, I'm gonna do this again. Not with this scout. It's funny they say this should be done by a scout, but it's like, look at how I'm like squirreling around here. About to just get out a regular truck. Do you know why the Navistar isn't on Epic? Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, if you come across a polar bear, it's been on your scent for miles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hate doing these contests too. So the Navistar is not on Epic because they just, after the pre-sale of the original game, they decided to not bring it out again. So essentially, that is the reason why I got this game on what's it called? Steam. Earth Eater time or the Azov 5? I guess, man. Kind of sad that I have to do that. Could use the Tega. I'm gonna do that actually. I haven't really busted this guy out in a while. You know what? Hold on. You know what I haven't used in a while? I'm gonna be real, I haven't used this truck in a long time, is the 6455B. Just get it out real quick. Yeah, I have Steam and Epic for the PTS. Yo, good morning, Daniels. So yeah, that's the reason I got it on Steam. It literally is the sole reason I got the Navistar on Steam. I even went to the point of asking Epic Games. I even contacted Focus Home, contacted the community contributors or the community managers, and I was like, hey, why is this not available? Like, and it boiled down to, they kept like pointing the finger back at each other. Then I kind of like, it boiled down to this. It was just like, they're not going to offer it. That's what was the final verdict was. They're not going to offer it past the pre-sale. So, which is, I think it's super sad because you're losing money. Literally, that's money left on the table. If you think about how many copies have been sold of SnowRunner, and how many people have been using the Navistar that are on like Steam and not on Epic Games, or even the people on Epic Games that didn't get the pre-sale, they probably won it. I think there's thousands of dollars being left out, like thousands of dollars they could be making. Do I think this Tega is 1B to the Tega OG? What do you mean 1B? Does this go? Do I go up here? Yeah, I do. Oops, I don't know why I did that. I mean, if you want to ask my opinion on which one I think is better, I think they're equals. I think they both are very, very strong. I personally think the OG is my favorite. I think the OG is my favorite, but I don't necessarily believe that. I think they both sit as equals to me, to be quite honest. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's a super big reason for me to say one is better than the other. I do like the 6436 just because it has a shorter frame and it's more suited for low saddle. But I mean, honestly, I need to see where this. I should go back. I want to look at something real quick. Because I think the saddle actually sits pretty far back on this one. But it doesn't have the downslope, which I'll kind of show you. What I mean by is the downsloping back end, the frame. So the frame downslopes. There's really not much. B is more versatile. B has way more add-ons. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, the B has, let's see, truck store. I don't even have it in the truck store. But that tiger paint, though, you know. I can tell you this truck right here, doing medium logs, dude, it's good. It's really good. The OG, yeah. Yeah, it does self-destruct. They kind of both self-destruct. Honestly, this one's probably more iconic. If you want to get down to it, like this is probably the more iconic one. This is literally the truck that's been in every single game of the Spin Tire series. So, I mean, honestly, I think they're both. I think they're equals. But here's the thing. I mean, I think it's valid to say one is better than the other based upon your strengths. So, like, the thing is, it's very subjective. Very subjective. Now, if I wanted like pure versatility, man, 6455B, of course, yeah. It can do much more because it's been given more. But I don't know. I don't think I. Okay, I need to actually back up. If you had one choice, phase 9, phase 10. Phase 10 for sure. Phase 10 absolutely 100% is the best DLC that's currently made. You always find ways to bottom out the B. I think the longer frame can be an issue going over things. I do like how its fuel tanks are kind of tucked up though. My purchase, your purchase of the CT681 is the most controversial in the SnowRunner community? Really? What do you mean? Come on, man, I'm not... Was it that controversial? What about me buying the, what about me buying the Ford CLT? What about the CLT? Wait, who says this is controversial? No, that's built Ford tough. That's funny. Yeah, I never heard anybody say that was controversial. I think it was, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess, shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I probably should got the high range. Oh no. Oh no, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make this again. Are you serious? I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna make it by a hair. Skin on my teeth. My goodness, man. Yeah, I probably should have used the higher. I didn't think I needed it because the other contest was just so easy. Like 5 minutes, I made it in 3:30. I was like, okay, these are probably pretty. You know, I probably could have used the sprinter. That's probably what I should have done, even though I don't really like the sprinter that much. Oh, you know what we got to do? I need to get this recyclable. So I need a good truck with a bed. I need a good truck with a bed and a small crane. What are we using, guys? What are we using here? Man, it was a controversial thing to get the CT681. I would have never thought. Oh, could use that. Could use the Voron Grad. What haven't I used in a while? More controversial is getting the P12 for sure. Sprinter is a septic truck. Yo, what's up, Scotty? Welcome in. It's going good. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I needed... There's a couple reasons I justified buying the CLT and the P12. I can do the 5600. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna just keep this on and we're gonna try to save fuel. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, it is kind of fairly useless, honestly. It doesn't really have a purpose outside of racing. And the thing is, I'm gonna be honest, man. I had better results doing some of those racing contests with the 4x4. No joke. I literally tried both of them. Yeah, so I actually got a comment today about ways to make this truck kind of viable and give it more distance. I don't think it's anything that I didn't know before. Like basically downshifting and using diff lock in like lighter roads like this, where I'm only pulling like 3.4, maybe up to 5. At some points, I gotta turn. I need to activate this to turn. And even on actual roads like this, leaving this off and just running like this. And you see that the fuel consumption is rather low. But here's the thing is like time. And yeah, I don't think I want to be, what's it called? Going that slow on a paved surface, or even going that slow on a mud surface, or even a lighter surface. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to save a lot of fuel, essentially it boils down to toggling off all-wheel drive whenever you can. Driving slower in like deeper conditions too, like, but I mean, yeah, there's a trade-off. You want to take more time, you want to save more fuel, that's how you do it. For me personally, I mean, like, I don't care about money anymore. I don't care about money on hard mode anymore, just not. These new maps look like they are very, very early game truck friendly. They are. I think they are. I think the most early game truck friendly map that we have currently in the game is going to be Season 8. Season 8 is by far the most early truck friendly. I mean, like, you can use highway trucks if you want. You prefer the 680 over the 681. The extra cost for one more engine option is just hard. In hard mode isn't worth it. Okay. Can you put a hangar with a big bed? What do you mean a hangar? What do you mean? A more is the most friendly? Yeah, right. Come on now. And so the 681 versus the 680. So, I mean, so they weigh the same. Their weight characteristics are pretty much identical. I think I would have to go back and actually look, but I'm almost positive they weigh exactly the same. Their weight characteristics are pretty much the same. One has a dead axle, which I don't really think is a huge deal at all. I mean, we use dead axle trucks all the time, and we're fine. I definitely had people come into the stream and be like, "Why are you using a truck with a dead axle?" And I'm like, "Why not?" So essentially, what I think is 210,000 torque versus 192 is what you're essentially debating. Yeah, its exclusive engine is good, and it's actually, if you think about it, most American trucks aren't efficient in this game, and that one is. That one is, actually. It's pretty darn efficient. You took some time off, and you're coming back a week ago. I'm still in Alaskan Tamir for a change of scenery. Nice. Let me actually map this out, because I want to actually just keep this up. Yo, Rubber Duck, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Go down this way. There's another fuel carrier. That's good. And we'll go to the recyclable. Actually, hold on, let's go like this. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, so here's the thing, man, is like modern American trucks are actually pretty efficient, which is kind of, I don't know why Sabre said that one of their balancing factors was going to be making American trucks for the most part inefficient. I'm not sure what the reasoning was that, like, I'm not sure what the reasoning was, but like, American trucks already struggle a little bit, like a little bit more. I wouldn't say a little bit, I would say a lot more off-roading, because most of the trucks in this game, let's be real, are not made for these environments. Okay. So 5.1, let's drop it down. Yeah, you can just go low plus, diff on, and save a lot more fuel without worrying, but I don't want to do that. I want to get there. I'm not worried about fuel. And then they have worse tires. Yep. So I mean, like, you have their tire options are worse. They're, for the most part, their fuel consumption is worse. Their fuel tank size, I would say, is generally worse. I would say generally, because there's actually some heavy duty trucks have more fuel than some off-road trucks that are Russian or RU trucks that are in this game. That one's actually debatable. The capacity is debatable. I mean, we just got a Mack that has, 350 liters, 93 gallons, and then we just got a Kenworth that has 510 liters at 135 gallons, I believe. Both have good tire options. But and then probably, I would probably say another thing is the Russian trucks have much, much better collision models. Much better. I don't think you're gonna, yeah, I didn't think the Kenworth was gonna be something that was overpowered. I would honestly opt for the Kenworth to have less add-ons. Less add-ons, more power. Make it more balanced. You just got the Tega. It's a good truck, but no winch makes it less usable. What? What do you mean no winch? It has a winch. Every truck in the game has a winch. Yeah, I assure you that the Tega has a winch. Ooh, I never heard of the LSLV. Sounds cool though. Sounds real cool. No winch with a flatbed. What do you mean? Oh, you mean no crane with a flatbed? Yeah, that's all right. You don't need a flatbed. Use a that's not really how the 6455B should be used. That was like a huge thing, man. People were up in arms about that. But like the 6436 is literally a truck that should be used like this. Saddle low. Short frame, down sloping back frame. It is perfect for a saddle low. It's perfect. Now the 6455B, different story. Here's the thing, I still would opt to use this as such. And here's the whole reason, guys, is like, yo gamer, welcome in. Here's the reason why is the Tegas only have 200,000 torque, okay? Now you got to think about this, like 200,000 torque in SnowRunner isn't like anymore. It's not really that much. I think these are well balanced power to weight vehicles, but the thing is, like, you're gonna put weight on its bed, okay, load it up, right, and then you're gonna put weight, a ton more weight, probably double the weight of that on a 4-slot trailer behind you. That's a lot of weight to pull. So I would rather have all the weight period just delivered right through these axles and have less drag with just a semi trailer. That's just my personal opinion, but take it for what it is. Take it with a grain of salt, as they say. The Russian ones are made like battering rams. I could tell you this: the 5319 is literally a wrecking ball, battering ram. No damage when you hit something. Takes 0 engine damage. It's amazing. But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to tell people not to use a setup like this. This is a good setup. But this truck also has, 250,000 torque opposed to 200. See what I'm saying? Oh, no worries, man. I do the same thing. I do the same things. Oh, shoot. Okay, where does this go? Recyclable. Copy that. I do too. I think so too. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pull it. I'm not going to put it in the bed. I'm just going to pull it. I don't really care. I usually just use the 6436 for its sideboard bed and crane combo. So it can't have that option. There is no option for a sideboard bed crane combo on the 6436. Oh, I think you mean for the 6455B? Yeah, I mean, it's still going to work out. I mean, pulling all that cargo behind it, I think it's still going to work out, but I think I personally would just rather have the other. But it's fine. I think it's still going to work for you. You're still going to have good success with it. Oh, the trailer. Yo, the crazy thing is, there's one of these trailers by my house, actually. Down the road, some guy has the exact same trailer. Not with all the stuff on it, but Yes, you can. You can drag a bed with this. Did I go? Yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, you can drag a bed with this. Pacific's for logging. Colop's or high saddle. Paystar, expanded fuel tank. Yeah, I mean, if I were to choose, to be quite honest, man, I would probably reclass. Yo, Guds, thank you for that that cheer. Appreciate it. I would probably reclass some vehicles as well. But I don't know. I think when the game first came out, heavy class trucks were like almost... They felt as if they were just specialized vehicles. Like they're just big hulking vehicles that were like contingencies that you would bust out when you're in a pinch. Or when there was like a special mission you had to do. Or something of that sort, right? And that was kind of how it was laid out when the game first came out. And then your trucks that basically were the workers, like the workhorses, were your off-road trucks, your heavy duty. Your highway trucks really weren't a factor at that point. I don't think you could use them, that's for sure. Especially ones with all-wheel drive. But then the game started to shift because, you know, trucks were starting to come out in the heavy class and get really good add-ons. So that kind of all falls apart. Boom, and then boom. So we'll do that. Use the Dairy 3194 to take the trailer from the service hub to the port, Northport. And you did it really well. I'm like, not my favorite truck, but... Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. Am I going the wrong way? I kind of am. I need to get gas, too. When the game first came out, I thought only heavy duties and heavies could haul heavy loads. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it didn't, the whole class was kind of weird for me too. I just passed that fuel trailer. Can I make it? Would I be able to make this? I don't think I'm making this. I'm gonna go get fuel. "100 Years of Trucking" on YouTube. The 100 Years of Trucking. Trucking in the 90s by Jax Chrome. Okay. Grocery store. Cafe. Fishing. Nice. Nice touch. I like these docks. This is actually really good. I think they did a really good job. Boats in the water. Where's that trailer? It's like right... Sailors Club Hotel. Nice, man. Nice. Oh gosh, I'm back in. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice to update some tire options. I think it's kind of funny that like the Tegas and only a select few trucks get the balloon tires. I believe those are actually an American tire. Do you know what I'm saying? But I know they wouldn't be able to be mounted on some trucks. It's kind of that's just how it is. Honestly, I wouldn't want them on every truck. I really wouldn't. I would argue OHDs for heavy duty trucks. If you're gonna make a class called heavy duty, like, come on. go morning. Let's go here. You never understood the difference between highway and heavy duty. Highway trucks are literally meant for the highway because most of them, actually I would say, what is it? Actually, hold on. So there's only, I think half of them lack all-wheel drive. They're lighter in weight. Heavy-duty class trucks are essentially like vocational trucks. American vocational trucks, honestly. You would love to see a DLC in the Alps. I mean, it's possible. The balloon tires hate ice. Yeah, they do. They don't have the best grip ratings. They're just, I don't want to say they're flotations. I think they work out really, really well with trucks that have good weight to them. Trucks that they really don't work out really well with, other than just balance and buoyancy, are the smaller trucks. For trucks like the Tega, they work out really well because I think the Tega's tires are a heavier tire than the AMHS. I want to say they might be a stiffer tire too. But also the truck itself is actually pressing. How many more DLCs do I think there will be? I'm actually hoping there's only 2 more. To be honest, I think if you look back at the series, I don't know how long a game gets content released in the Spin Tire series. I don't know how many DLCs were put out in MudRunner. I don't think as many. So I don't know. The MH9500 is the best, the only one you can upgrade. But there's one thing you're not looking at is there's a truck called the Western Star. I think it's called the 40, not the 49X. It's, gosh, why am I forgetting the name? $57X. Sorry, I kept thinking 47. This one right here. All-wheel drive. I believe this is like 220,000 torque engine. Raised suspension option. UODs, they're only 44 inches, but still. This truck pulls pretty hard. I don't think it's better. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think it's better overall than an MH9500. But I think it's fun to play. It's fun to play. That is a highway truck, by the way. Alright, Guds, thanks for stopping in, man. Thank you for those bits. Thank you for hanging out with us. Much love, brother. Thank you. We will see you later. Nice. Nothing will get wasted. Here's your reward for recycling. Alright. Guys, it is now time. There is all... Yo, Guds, thank you for those bits again. Appreciate it. Here is... Yeah, we are effectively done with all the contests, all the tasks. We're going to move on. We're going to move on here to... I'm going to get this garage set up. This is probably something I should have done at like the first part. So like if you're thinking this is like a... I don't know. Like a... Basically prioritizing things to do. I don't think I did it the right way. This gives you the truck store, garage slots. I don't think the garage slots and the truck store really matter here, but the warehouse access does. So we're going to do this. Okay, so we need wooden planks, bricks, spare parts. I have an idea. It just so happens that I have a 5600 or a 5070 Paystar sitting here. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna repair him, refuel him real quick. Gosh, the beauty of normal mode. You're still a fan of Fleet Star? Oh yeah, Fleet Star's still a good truck. Definitely teaches you the game. The warehouse access actually removes the warehouse access? Oh, that sucks. What else do I need to get out of here then? Let's see. Service spare parts. Okay, so I need one there. Service spare part, or drilling spare parts. Okay, so I'm not worried about that too much. Not worried about that too much either. Okay, I'll get an extra spare part out then. Alright, let's do it. We need to go here. Actually, I want to go... Yeah, I guess we'll just go down. Go there. I don't know what just happened. Come up here. If someone unrolled a roll of tape at your house, would you tell them to roll the tape? That is hilarious. I would not. I would not. I can't believe people still remember that. You want me to bring that back? No way. No way. It's totally unneeded. Totally unneeded. At the time, I thought it was a good idea to have an intro to everything. But as I've learned throughout my time these last 3 years, people just want to see, they want to see the truck, they want to know the details, they don't necessarily care about all that. Yo, Grand... Hold on a second, let me look at this. Grand Fifth Auto Gorilla, thank you for that follow. Can I show you how to get a garage? Yes, I absolutely can. Where are you at right now? I will absolutely show you. Just let me know where you're at. I can help you. Started hard mode. I don't recall it actually. It was a clever intro and you enjoyed it? Nice, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You just started yesterday. Okay. Alright, so you just started. You were probably in Michigan right now. Black River. You thought it was a good intro. I just think you overthought it. It's like when you don't like the sound of your own voice. Yeah, I hate the sound of my own voice. Okay, so Gorilla, you probably... So the thing is, you start off here. Actually, let me go to the garage entrance here. Let me just, so I can actually put markers, and I'll show you. This is going to be really simple. All right. So you're in Black River. Okay, here's the map. You start off here with the CK1500, right? Now, to get to the garage, here's what you need to do. First off, I definitely would start getting watchtowers. You'll see those those actually unlock the whole map. You see how this map is all unlocked because of these watchtowers up here, and you'll see those on the map. However, if you want to get the garage, which here's how you're going to do it. You're going to drive down this road here. Okay. You are going to make this right-hand turn, come down this path, all the way down. You are going to go there. Once you get to the lumber mill, you're going to make this first left. Up here on this little bluff right here, there's actually a highway truck. This is going to be the GMC. It's going to have a sideboard bed. You are going to jump in this GMC, okay? After you jump in this GMC that's right here, you're going to drive down here. You're going to drive over. And then what you'll do is you'll drive down this road. What I think you should do, actually, I'm not going to make that. Get this truck. I would get this truck, go up to the town storage. I believe you have to grab a metal beam. Let me actually check this. I think it's a metal beam for this mission. And then I'll tell you the rest here. 1 second. I'm going to find out the actual mission. Oh, it's actually a contract. So what I would do is I would go from here, drive up to this town storage, grab a metal beam. After you grab a metal beam, drive back down this road, down to here, to this lumber mill. Okay. After that, you're going to have, so your bed is going to be full of materials. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to keep driving here. You're going to make this left-hand turn. There is going to be a trailer sitting right here. Now, what I would do, there's a fence line that comes here and there's a pole. I would back in, turn around and back in using your differential locking. Okay, so put it in reverse, go in differential locking, back up, set your winch out to grab this trailer's tongue. Pull this trailer out, connect to it. Okay, after you connect to it, you'll connect to that trailer. That trailer, I believe, has 2 wooden planks. Take those, drive up this path. You should drive up this path after being connected pretty easily. Drive up here, make this left-hand turn again. This bridge is going to be broken. This will be in one of your contracts called, I believe, I want to say it's a contract. It's not First Truck. It's not the Watchtower. These are all over there. It's called Old Bridge. It might be Old Bridge Construction. Or Reconstruction. You are going to complete this bridge. After you complete this bridge, you either can drive that highway truck and that trailer down this path through this area. This might get a little hairy. You might have to downshift to low gear and put in diff lock, but you should be okay. Continue driving. This will be a dirt path. Continue driving onto this paved route. Here is your garage right here. You'll turn in here. There will be your first truck that you will need to have. Oh, the diff lock upgrade. That's right. It's in Smithville. I'm sorry. You won't have differential locking, so don't worry about what I said about putting it in low and all that stuff. Just make sure you have metal beams in your bed, and you should be okay. Right here, you're going to find a vehicle and an upgrade in front of it. This will be the International Fleet Star. This is the truck you're going to want to use. And in front of it, I believe it's all-wheel drive upgrade. Drive into the garage, okay? This truck is going to be broken down. After you discover it, make sure you drive over to this garage where your other truck go into the garage. Now, after you drive into the garage, go back to this map like this. You go to this screen here, scroll down until you find the Fleet Star. Jump in the Fleet Star and then hit your button to bring up your menu that is this. I'll show you right here. 1 second. I know I'm giving a lot of details. Thank you for that correction there, though, Daniels. Appreciate that. So after you jump in the Fleet Star, it's going to be broke, okay? Bring up this menu here, this little short menu, and then hit recover. Then hit yes. This will recover that Fleet Star to the garage. It will fully repair it. Also, then you put it in the garage. Make sure you put the upgrade that you just found in front of it. Attach it on there. outfit the truck with whatever you need, and then there you go. You have your first garage. Hope that helps. That was a huge... Honestly, man, if you want to see me actually do it, I can probably do it here in 5 minutes if you want me to actually take the time to do it. I legitimately will start another game just to show you how to do it. Real quick. Alright, I can do this. For all y'all that have been waiting for me to do this, I'm gonna go show him this. Because I honestly, I wish whenever I started that someone kind of like walked me through a little bit of this stuff. In hard mode, it does not auto repair. Black River, what is this? New game? I don't really need any of these. I can delete this, actually. Yeah, I can delete this. Okay, so let's go. New game, new campaign. Well, okay, slot 2. Okay, there we go. Nathan's addicted to Michigan. Man, Michigan's a good map. Okay, so you're at this screen. Here's you're in this vehicle here. Toggle on your all-wheel drive. Don't worry about all this stuff. You can look at all these tool tips. I probably could have turned those off. It's fine. You could go up. You could go up here and grab this tower, and this will open up the map. I would actually do that. Yo, Ficalus, welcome in. No, not a new playthrough. I'm just showing someone how to get the garage real quick. We're gonna be back in season 10. I'm just showing someone how to get the garage. So yeah, make sure you have all-wheel drive on because you do have highway tires. So we're gonna cruise. Yo, Gorilla, what system are you playing on, by the way? Okay, here's that first right I told you about. Here's that first right. We're gonna fly down this path. When you first started playing, you hated Smithville. PlayStation? Okay, so check this out. Go into your settings. Go to game. Make sure this is set to steering wheel. This, what it'll do is, it's going to, whenever you turn your tire. Okay, here I'm on PlayStation controller. Whenever you turn your tire and you let go of this, it's going to recenter your wheel. So that means that every time that you want to put like a little input in, it'll auto recenter as soon as you let go. This is what you want. This is how I can drive without the tires just staying in the position I leave them in. That is, get used to using that. It's going to help you a lot, especially when you let go of an input. So cool. We just continue driving. Now, if I was playing this from the start, I probably would go get towers. I would go grab upgrades first before I do all this stuff, because there's towers right there that you could get. That's part of this contract. You could go up there and grab that as part of this contract right now. It's up to you, but for this little part, I'm just going to show you how to get the garage real quick. It's good to have a home base. Okay, so here's the lumber mill, like I told you. That leads up to that tower. So here's that left-hand turn. Okay, so here is your first truck. Drive into that circle, or that little square. You just discovered it. Okay, turn your engine off. Hit change truck in this menu right here. Change truck, jump in this truck. Fire it up. And you could go down to this road and then make the left. I'm just going to cut through right here. Now, this thing is a highway truck right now. It has no Its tires are sucky, but it's gonna be fine. And it's going to even be better whenever we put this weight on here. So currently, right now, what we need to do is we need to go to Steel River Township, go to Old Bridge Reconstruction, and this is the one we're going to do. So it kind of gives you a little bit of how to do it there. I'm not really worrying about that because I'm going to show you. Don't drive into the water with those. Yeah, I wouldn't drive into any like really heavy mud. But however, if you want to see the amazing performance that you could have with just trucks without all-wheel drive and just diff lock, yeah, go check out my randomizer playthrough. Okay, so you come over through here, put the metal beams in. So cargo management, load. So this is called auto loading. Put that in the bed. This is going to help out because that weight is going to give you a little bit more grip into the ground surface. You turn around, come back through the town, make this left again, go all the way to the end where the actual dirt path starts, or almost starts. Now we head back down. So because this is actually a two-part mission, I need metal beams and I need wooden planks. So I'm kind of saving you a 2-trip. This is going to do it in 1 trip. So we head back down this path. Be careful because this path kind of gets bouncy. Like so. Alright, I'm actually going to drive through here. And then there's that trailer I was talking about. However, look, it's in a ton of mud, okay? So what I do is pull up like this, back up right through this sign, this bush dog, and that pole. You literally could just back up right to it. I'm still out of the mud. Get your winch back, or your hitch back there. Hit attach trailer. Yo, what's up, Acid? Welcome in. And then just pull it straight out. Hit the gas. So now you have all your materials to open up the new garage. For anyone stopping in, what's up, Acid? Welcome in. I'm just showing someone how to quickly get the garage in Black River, and then we're gonna get right back over to Season 10. Then you just drive up this way. Yeah, you're gonna slow down a little bit, but you're not gonna stop. Don't need to worry. These paths are not going to be really hard in the beginning. No, it should only take me about 5 more minutes, maybe. Depending on how fast I can drive. So yeah, as you can see, just little inputs with my tires, and I let it recenter. Drive through this. You won't slow down. You'll be fine. So this is the same path that we came down with the CK 1500. There's the bridge that you're going to construct out there, where that little marker is. Head this way, back down this paved road, make this left here. Okay, cargo management, unload that. So just unloaded the metal beams, that constructs that part. Stage complete, and now your next stage is the 2 wooden planks. Those come out of your trailer. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's where the driver lives, actually. Okay, so here's, you just completed that contract. And you probably are close to leveling up. Now, the next one is find the garage, if you look at your contracts. So we'll go to the garage. It's down there. So what we'll do is we'll drive straight. Am I planning on continuing my Route Runner series? Sadly, I am not. That just tells you about damage. So we go down here, make that right-hand turn, follow this. Basically, we're going to follow this all the way down. So, gamer, I'm not actually going to actually continue that series, and the reason I'm not going to continue it is terrain. It just takes too much time. It takes too much time and effort for very minimal recognition, if that makes sense. Those videos, that whole video series essentially was the worst video series for the channel. It just did not do good at all. So yeah, we just continue driving straight all the way down. There's the farm. Yep, just continue driving by the farm. And we're almost there. The correlation of Route Runner viewers to Twitch audience is high. What do you mean by that? I got a lot of comments, a lot of feedback from that series saying that series should have been done years ago. Like, that series was kind of late to the game. If I would have been able to put that out back in like 2020, 2021, I think it would did good. Oh yeah, gamer, I don't think I'm going to continue that series. Okay, so here's the garage. Here's exactly what I was talking about. So there's the garage there. Here's the truck that I was talking about, the Fleet Star. Here's the upgrade. So you'll go get the upgrade. Hit X. You found the Fleet Star because you rolled up to it. There it is. It'll say you found the Fleet Star. Yep, new truck discovery. And what you do is, I'll drop this trailer, go into the garage, move to the garage. Now go back out to my global map, click Black River, or go out to, let's see, local map. Oh, it wants you to go to Alaska. So I have to travel to Alaska. So go to global map, Alaska, go to the garage. Just briefly go to the garage, and then we just go right back. It's essentially telling you how to switch regions. Go right back to the garage here. I'm going to click on the Fleet Star because I have it. It's a free truck. So you're going to see it is completely busted. Everything is red. But the good thing about this is you can just go that menu, recover. Now this thing is fully repaired, fully fueled up. You can go to customize, and that add-on that we just grabbed, the all-wheel drive unit, you can just attach that. Now you have all-wheel drive and you have differential locking on this vehicle. And then you can put on whatever add-ons you want to put on it to do your missions. And there you go. That is essentially how you get the garage, how you get the Fleet Star. A SnowRunner, if I will, yeah. So gamer, here's the thing about I know you were on ad break there. The whole series of Route Runner, while I think it was really good, I think it was a really informational series. It took more time to create that, to actually go through, study maps, create that whole series. And to be quite honest, it did very poorly on YouTube. The community manager did give me a shout out with the first video in that series, yeah, which kind of helped it a little bit. The only map that actually has done, I think, okay I mean, it was literally out. That's probably like a 2-year-old video, right? But the only one that did okay was the Amore. But I think that we're so far along now that I don't think it's really worth it. It's a lot of work for very minimal reward, I guess you would say. So yeah, that's why I think I didn't really want to continue that series. And I mean, truthfully, like I debated it, but I think terrain got a little bit more complex as well. Like rocks inside of mud that tip you over, roots inside of mud. I would have to have like went through and try to like give good detail of that stuff. And I think if I would have shorthanded that, I think I'd be doing the community a disservice. So I think the amount of work it would have took would have been insane. Yes, it does. And there's the opportunity cost is not there, essentially. But here's the thing. I think if you look at those videos as a new player and you follow those, if you do, after completing the year 1 pass, everything is downhill from there. It literally is downhill. The following alerts are 1 follower behind. Oh, really? Let's see what's going on here. Cancel. Maybe they are. I don't think they were like that before. Yeah. They would have to be released like that. Yeah, I don't know why the alerts are kind of coming in late like that. Were they doing that last stream, or were they good? Yeah, please don't buy the Mastodon for Michigan. Yeah, honestly, I think the way I wanted my channel to be set up, I wanted the information that I post to be relevant like years later. That's what I wanted. Like those maps are not changing. A lot of these trucks aren't changing. If they do change, I'll bring out like I usually do like an update video. Which I pretty much always do, like a small update video. Yeah, that's the thing is like after you complete a Amore, if you could complete a Amore, I really don't think that you need more information on maps after that. There hasn't been a map that has been that bad. I don't think there ever will be. I hope not, to be honest. I mean, I think the challenge is there. Oh shoot, you know what? I need to actually... There we go. Attach that. Let's do bricks. The Bill Belichick of SnowRunner? I don't know about that, man. Dude, I guarantee it. I guarantee, like, here's the thing, is, like, I guarantee there's people, like, we can talk about the best trucks in the game. And it's going to kind of bring back around to my point is, like, we can talk about, like, what's the best truck in the game, how much time you save with this option, that option. But what it boils down to is, it boils down to the player. I guarantee you there is a ton of players out there that make me look terrible skill-wise. They probably can do a lot of things that I that I couldn't do with a very lesser of a truck. So, I mean, it boils down to, yeah, I hate to say it, hate to say it, but it does boil down to there's a lot of skill that goes into a lot of things in this game. It really does. I think the more you know, I don't know, the more you know is definitely a good thing, but I just, honestly, man, I created the channel, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard me say this. I created it because, so he just said that he just completed the bridge. That's awesome, Gorilla. So you're on your way. You're basically almost at the garage now. So stuff like that. Like, I didn't have someone to stop and say, hey, like, I'll show you how to do this. Or I didn't have a lot of good information when the game first came out. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to give good information, or try to the best of my ability. The Amor, you know? Yeah, yeah. Just rolling, man. Just rolling with the Paystar. It's good pace. You wish the game had NPCs? Yeah, I kind of wish there was a little bit more role playing involved. Like hard hats walking around. I think hard mode, if you want to get down to, like, some people really defend the whole monetary thing of hard mode. Like, they think, how do I say this? And I'm not bashing on anybody who likes the whole monetary, like, thing, the monetary challenge of hard mode, logistical thing of hard mode. I think those people would probably be more inclined to this idea. I think if you really like that type of stuff, and you like that type of role playing, because that's kind of what hard mode is, kind of like a little bit of role playing. I am using the OHD ones. The Paystar is one of the only, I won't say one of the only, but one of the few trucks that have like a mud tire option of the Americans, and also a very good heavyweight off-road tire, which I'm using, which I think is better. Anyways, I think using, I think a good concept would be, you are essentially hired, or you can be hired by multiple, like, trucking companies, okay? And your contracts and your contests, your contracts, and your tasks are basically, you bid for them, okay? So essentially it'd be like real world. Like, if you're a roofing company and you go to someone's house, like, you throw in a bid, like, hey, like, we'll do this for this much money. And other companies give their bids too. And that's what it is. I think that right there, because you would essentially have to get all those contracts and stuff like that, or the majority of them, you'd have to undercut, or you'd have to outbid, or have a lower bid than other companies to get that money, that revenue. Because that revenue in hard mode is that much more important. You see what I'm saying? Personally, I think it'd be a good deal. If you like the whole monetary thing, and yeah. And then I have my own thoughts on what I think hard mode should be. No, I don't want harder terrain. No, the terrain model is actually, I think the terrain model is overkill, to be honest. the terrain model's overkill, and the evidence of that is the mesh models on the truck. That's how you can tell the terrain model doesn't need to change, because the terrain model is so deep that they literally had to alter collision models so greatly that trucks could actually traverse through this terrain model. I would be more for like dumbing down the terrain model, making it more realistic, and then making your collision models more realistic. But my version of hard mode is essentially my randomizer. That's where I found the game was the hardest. It made it harder physically for me. But the thing is, like, we still cracked the code, but it still was hard. I mean, I was challenged the whole time. Maybe just a scout vehicle that matches the regions spawning and then driving by and despawning. Make that map feel inhabited without taxing systems. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that's another one. Does anyone else use materials as bridges? I know someone. Have a good friend, District B13, does that all the time. I think back in the day he was using concrete slabs to create bridges in the flooded foothills, Yukon. Oh shoot, I probably need to have an angle. Yep. See, man, that weight transfer onto the OHDs are so nice. I remember, I think last stream we got stuck right there. Same spot we got stuck with something. I forget what it was. Oh, it was the P512. I think we got stuck here too. It might be right here we got stuck. We might get stuck again. We might actually get stuck. Crawl left. Get out of the tracks. Do you like that SnowRunner doesn't give us good info? Kind of like Dark Souls? Honestly, it used to be. It used to feel like the Dark Souls of off-roading. Now, anymore, I don't think so. In the beginning, yes. Yo, Nuclear Atomic, welcome in, man. What's up? What do I think the hardest maps were, other than Amore? Oh man, I do have a tier list actually. If you go on my YouTube channel, I have actually 2 videos of tier list. One is up to season 6, and the other is all the tier list hardest maps for the year 1 and year 2 pass. And I basically tell you the hardest maps I think there are, and also my favorite maps. I have not completed a year 3 hardest maps tier list yet because, well, we still have 2 more seasons. So whenever that's completed, I'll do that. But yeah, go check out that video. My YouTube should be, if you type in !YouTube in the chat, there should be a YouTube link there. You can go check those out. On each video, no matter what tier list you actually click on each video, there's a link in the description for the video that was either prior or the one that was the newest video. And I have tier list videos for all the vehicles as well that are currently in the year 1 and year 2 pass. So kind of the same thing. But yeah, I think some of the harder maps in the game, other than Amur off the top of my head, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm probably going to say maybe Amandra. Probably Yukon a little bit too. Yukon was definitely kind of tough. I'm stuck in the garage. What do you mean? Okay, tell me what's going on. My vote would be the map that starts with Z in Tamir, Zimnogorsk. Zimnogorsk is pretty tough too. Alright, gamer, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Zimnogorsk is, I would say it's like medium-ish. The thing is, you can get around Zimnogorsk pretty easily if you know the map. But like terrain depth, it has some deep areas of mud, that's for sure. It's a small map though. Okay, I need to actually take some of this stuff out. So we'll go unpack. It says travel to Alaska. Okay, so what you need to do is... Okay, so what you need to do is go to your global map. So see it down here, it says global map. So it says go to global map, and then at the top here, toggle yourself over to Alaska. Click on Northport. Go scroll down and then click on the garage twice, and this will port you to Alaska. After you get to Alaska, hit your global map again. Go back to Michigan. Go to Black River. Click garage entrance. And then you'll be back right where you started, in the garage. So that's how you should be able to get back. So let's go here, here. We are in the 5070. Yeah, I think after a while, I mean, I think when you understand simple game mechanics, honestly. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to actually go, and then I go unpack. Just in case I can't get any of these. So I know I need 2. Yo, did that pop up? Yo, Pantheon, thank you so much for that follow. You're still stuck. Okay, where are you stuck at? Yo, J-Flag, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, good. Glad it's popping up now. All right, let's finish this. Second garage. Go here. Put this back on morning. I don't mind. Oh my gosh, it's vehicle spare parts. Okay, that makes sense. Back up we go. Now I can't leave because my truck is not there. Okay, what do you mean? You can't leave. You can't leave the garage? Okay. So, okay, I see what you're saying. Are you in Michigan right now? Alright. So go to your global map. You're going to toggle over to Michigan, Black River. You're going to have this screen right here. So like you have all these little menus, okay? This is your contracts. This is your tasks. This is like your objects. Because your truck is not currently in the garage, just scroll down to the truck. It should be somewhere, and then double click the truck. Or you can just simply move your cursor over to the truck that's on the map, click it, and then double click it. Or if it's in truck storage, so let's see. There's a way to actually put your truck in storage. I do it every time. I don't ever leave my truck in the garage. I retain them all. So all of these are retained trucks. Okay, I can take these anywhere at any point in time. But you have these garage slots, okay? Don't ever use these. When you bring out a truck, pull it out of your storage, and when you're not using it, just hit square and retain it and put it right back into storage. This means that you can just take this to any map, because if you do not retain these, you cannot take these to another map. So whenever you're done with Michigan, make sure you have all these retained. Or I would just always retain your truck, period. You don't need garage slots. You don't need to have trucks in your garage slot. You just really don't. Just keep them all in your storage at all times. You can always pull them out at any point, customize them, put them back in. So hopefully let me know if that helps. But that's how you can just click on your truck. 5070, I can't believe I pulled out service spare parts instead of, whatever, it's fine. Vehicle, so it's vehicle spare parts. Nice, we have a cinematic truck shop. I don't think you do. No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do, because I just did it. Wait. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back, because I'm pretty sure I just did it. Let's go to main menu. So we'll go back and make sure. Daniels might have a point here. I'll go back and make sure. We'll confirm this. I mean, it's been a while since I started a new playthrough, so 10%. There's no way I'm 10% through the whole game. That's ridiculous. All right, so yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I didn't leave the garage in Alaska. The tutorial's done. Yeah, you don't have to leave the garage. I was able to go right there. Retain. Main menu. Let's go back to season 10. So that was a good point, though. That was a good. That could have been it, honestly. I don't know why it's saying only 89%. I think I'm like 90% done with North Peak right now. Okay, guys, what truck are we going to use next? Does anybody want to see a truck used? Speak now. They are, man. They really are. Fleet Star? Do you want to see the Fleet Star? Okay. Trying to think here. Let me see what mission I can do. Scout fuel. Goodness, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Actually, I probably need to worry about that right now. Restoring communications. Cargo container, service spare parts. I have a couple of those here. All right, so okay, we'll go to the garage. Lots of folks want to see the Fleet Star. Guess I can oblige. Okay, I'm trying to think here. You just got the game and DLC with the summer sale. Enjoying it so far? First map is crazy challenging with these trucks they give you. Yeah. To be honest, Pantheon, it was worse. They give you, if you have DLCs, you actually have a good bit of trucks in your garage. The only trucks we used to have were like, this was it. So it is super challenging though, but don't worry, man. I think you've come to the right place. Oh shoot. I need to, maybe I'll have, I have map guides, mud running tips guides. My whole YouTube channel is essentially dedicated to doing reviews on this stuff. But not with those tires. Not with these tires, yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up this. Where's that cargo container at? Here. Oh man, I almost... Okay, next question. Do we overstack? Do you guys want to see me overstack here? Yo, what's up, B23? Welcome in. Do you guys want to see me overstack, or should I pull out a trailer and pull it? I don't care. I'll do either. Let's go trailer store, probably. Trailer? Okay. Yeah, which DLC trucks do you have currently? You're just going around the map unlocking trucks? Okay. Whew. Slamming it, dude. Let's see if I have collision. No, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Alright, so for this one, I'm actually not going to put the cargo container on the truck. Contrary to it having more weight, giving me more traction, it's going to make this truck even more tippy than it already is. Unless you guys want to see me do that. So, let me know. Don't matter to me. I don't really care. Fleet start is... Do it. All right. All right, Rubber Ducky man. You got it. Too much wheel spin. But yeah, for anyone who is new to the game or new to the channel, if you really want to understand how to navigate, understanding mud, tires, and how to navigate through terrain, there is a really good video that I worked on with a really close friend of mine. It's actually on my page. If you even go to just the popular videos, it is the #1 video on my page so far. It is called Mud Running Tips, an in-depth look at mud, tires, stuff like that. So I believe it will really help you if you're having trouble in like mud, all those things. It really gives you some good information. I think honestly after that, watching that, I think you'll be in a very good spot. Yep, it's on my YouTube page. I can actually link it to you. I will link it. But yeah, it's on my YouTube page. There you go. Link is up. I also have lots of truck reviews. I've reviewed every truck in the game. I have map guides, gearbox breakdowns, bunch of stuff, man. The whole channel's SnowRunner, honestly, right now. You have a chart showing you what works best where. Nice. Absolutely, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just crawl through this real good. So B, I'm probably thinking you have the tire coatings list. Is that correct? How do I keep the weather on day? Just go into your main menu like this. Okay. Right here's the daytime. If you're on PS, I believe if you could just hit triangle, it'll toggle it. So you'll go evening to night, night to morning, afternoon, evening. So I usually just start with morning and let it go through afternoon almost till nighttime. But if you're in hard mode, it's not going to let you do that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, B, the only thing is about that tire list, it doesn't encompass a lot of different aspects. So tire coatings, having different tire coatings is not the whole picture if a tire is better than one or the other. You think they should take a break from adding more seasons and add more missions to the prior seasons? I think so too. They kind of did that, actually. They added, I think it was when Season 3 came out. I think they did that. They added logging, and then they added some more missions, and I think they added more contracts. I know they added more contracts in Michigan, and even in Alaska, too. Oh, I probably shouldn't be going up here like this. Tippy truck. Whew, I had a feeling that was going to happen, man. I had a feeling. I was like, I'm hoping I just catch and go up there. Whew. Kind of like this. Kind of like throws you off balance a little bit. Do I have any tips for Yukon? You just got to it and there is much cargo I can barely think. Yeah. So you're probably talking about the cargo that's all like scattered around to scavenge. I would say cabins are reusable. That is probably one of the best tip there. You're gonna have some of the bigger contracts have these things called cabins, and you only need to actually craft 3 of them. On the flooded foothills, you only need 2 of them. After you complete one mission with them, they don't disappear, okay? After you place them in these little things here. I believe it's like here. I'm trying to think. I think it's like here. Yeah, the cabin zone. So once you place those cabins in there, the cabins don't disappear. So what you can do is after you complete this, the mission that is associated with this zone, literally take the cabins and put them back on your truck or back on your trailer and use them for another cabin area like this one here. So you can use those, but you only need to really make 3. For cargo, you can see there's cargo everywhere. You don't necessarily have to pick all this up. I only pick up cargo that I absolutely need, that I don't want to go to a warehouse to pick up. But if going to the warehouse is a better option, go to it. But literally, like, you're gonna have cargo everywhere. So it's up to you. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just slowly hack away with missions, and yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. Take your time. It's gonna take you time. It's gonna be a lot of cargo for all these missions, but yeah, you don't need the telehandler, the forklift. Don't even worry about the forklift. You can just use a regular small crane, or if you prefer the larger crane, use a larger crane. You don't have to sit the cabins inside of those pavilions. You can sit them on top of the roof, and they'll still count. So that's another really good option as well. So we'll do this. We'll unpack. I know people want to see this. Yes, that's another thing. Don't fix the pipeline until you've done everything else. Here's why I don't like... Ooh, the long crane. Store. Cargo container. Yep, snow and mud, yeah. It's a good map. It really is a good map. It's challenging. It's definitely challenging. We'll go this way, this way, this way. Do I want to go up this way and over? It doesn't make sense to go all the way down here and around. Actually, it makes more sense to go this way. Yo, Linimus PG, liking the game? Yes, I'm absolutely loving the game. It's very addicting. Very, very much so. This way, up this way. Ooh. This is gonna be kind of fun. Yes, I do have follower only chat on. Yep, I know that. That is because I have a lot of folks that come in, or I did back in the day, would just come in and say some crazy stuff and leave. So there's a lot of Twitch users that still have follower only chat. What do I think Phase 11 will be? If I was a betting man, I would probably say snow and mud, or snow. Yeah, because I don't really have many mods, to be quite honest. This is gonna be tough, man. This is gonna be really tippy too. But here's the thing. If you look at the last time that we had I guess you would say a snow map would be Yellow Rock. Was more snow than anything. And Maine is more or less like kind of like Yukon, half and half. The last time we had that was Maine. So that's like back in season 6. We're at season 10. So I don't know. I would hope it's going to be a snow map, considering the game is called SnowRunner. All right, I have to like slow down here. You play this game when it first came out with 8 to 17 hours a day for 77 days. Oh my goodness. That is addicted. Attach ourselves there. We're going to take it easy here. Because I know I'm going to be like tipping everywhere. Should be dangerous roads in South America. That's another good option. That's another good option. Whoa, man. I need to pay attention here. This is... You can see how tippy the Fleet Star is, especially with the crane. Big cargo. That's tall. You wonder if they would try a desert map? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't have a good answer. You recently started playing again? You love it still here? Yeah, it is a great game. This is the new season that just came out, what, like 2 weeks ago? Is it 2 weeks ago right now? I need to chill. Yep, there we go. Better. I don't have any winch to my right side, so I kind of gotta be careful. Some island Pacific. Let's scouts and small have the limelight. Yeah. I don't know if they would do that. Honestly, I think that would get probably more negativity than anything. You're always out of gas. Are you still able to put cargo back into warehouses? I think like storehouses you can, unless not that I've seen here. But I haven't tried. I think this is just really a straightforward map. Like this is probably more comparable to like a base game map like these three. But like something like here where you can like, I essentially would store stuff. This cabin construction zone, I would literally store all my cargo. Say it's a storage zone, I would store all my cargo. I think like prior to completing this map, I went out and gathered everything I could. Prior to completing the bigger like missions that are just delivering to these spots here, like down these roads. And I put it all here and then I just delivered them. But in this one, I don't think so. Goodness, man. Do y'all feel how tippy this is? Am I the only one? All right, Daniels, thanks for stopping in, man. Whoop. Man, this thing is just everywhere. I'm like waiting to quick winch, man. I'm like waiting for it. Here's a good spot I could tip over, right here. Yeah, this is like a really good spot to tip over. Making this turn up this hill. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. What is this? Oh, that's the contest. That's right. Phew. This is tough. Honestly, if I was just playing alone, these cargoes will be swapped. This will be here, this will be here. Just so I have better balance in the actual truck. Or a little bit better balance. Okay, I need to be careful. I don't have any winches to my right. Here. India or this... Or a mountainous map. This is honestly, Scotty. This is a mountainous map. This is a mountainous map. If you look, this is the tallest map they've ever made. Duncan Bay. This is the tallest map they've ever made. They actually had to adjust shadows because these are so tall. This is honestly like these. That's why I love these maps, man. It is just pure exploration, crawling up mountains, like testing your balance. It's not crawling through like just mud infested territory. It is so nice, man. This map right here, the second one, is not so much mountainous, but it still has ups and downs. By far the best map, or the best region in DLC for sure. You're committed to staying in order. I respect that, man. I respect that. That's how I play too. But for those who actually want to just get to the new content, based upon what trucks are in the region, the appeal, I definitely think this is it's worth it. I think the year 3 pass has been a banger actually. So far, season 9 season 9 was good. Season 10 is the best. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, I am taking a photo. Fingers crossed for season 11. Yeah, man. Seriously. You're playing in order with no DLC trucks, as close to the original difficulty as you can get now? Yeah, respect on that too. Respect on that. I mean... yeah, I respect that. I think the only DLC trucks that were brought out at launch were the Navistar, if you had it. If you were a I don't know what's called, pre-order. If you're on Epic Games, pre-order. Yeah, what's up? Hi, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. And also the Con Marshal, I believe. Yo, David 2A or 12A, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in, guys. We are rolling with the Fleet Star right now, trying not to tip over. Season 10. Making our way. Yeah, there were a lot of changes that happened, honestly. I'm actually going to go down into this mud. You just pin the stream to the side while you play? You know, I have a lot of people tell me that. They'll just, they'll watch me play, and then they'll play as well. To be honest, I do the same thing. Probably not so much anymore because I actually just play it on stream. But yeah, I used to do that a lot, actually. Alright, this is going to be the tricky part. Going up through here, it's going to be super tippy. This is where it's going to get real hairy. Yep, I knew this is going to happen. See, this is what I like, man. This is what Saber needs to keep doing, okay? How do I say this? Like, okay, really good trucks with good balance are going to make this look like a cakewalk going up through here, right? Like, let's say we put the 6455B in the same scenario, same load, same trailer. It's going to crush this, okay? We all know that. Very, very simple. The only thing is with trucks that are a little bit tippy, in a sense, like you have to find a balance of adding difficulty, but not too much to where this would be unusable. I honestly think this has just been a killer DLC. Because this is actually really challenging. Crawling over these rocks, the depth of the trails, the roots. I don't necessarily like the roots as much because of the new trucks in the season, but yeah. I like the switchbacks on this season as well. Turn in. Okay, we're good. They are beautiful, man. Like, I believe we're turning a corner where it's not like, hey, I'm gonna hold down my gas trigger as I take a sip of coffee, or I just play winch runner where I'm just holding down the winch to get through something, you know. Yeah, it's taking more attention to detail of your truck's balance. I think that's an amazing way to increase difficulty without increasing terrain depth. So Saber, good freaking job. Seriously. You can call your family. Thanks. Oh, nice. That's sick, dude. That is awesome. That is awesome. Dashboard, this. Shoot. All right. Black River was really nice. Nice to see a map that doesn't have apocalyptic feel. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think so too. So what do we have left? Fuel for law enforcement. Special order. This is going to be the last. Special cargo to the plant in Duncan Bay. The warehouse. Oh, shoot. Bricks, metal beams. Deliver to the canned. Ooh, okay. Concrete slabs. Let's go. Detach, delete. Yes, I know I'm losing money. I don't care. Don't care about money right now. All right. What truck do we use to this mission right here? We're gonna bring some cargo to the canned foods site. Okay, so that's gonna be 6. Dang, it's gonna be a lot. The bandit. All right. We can use the bandit. Haven't used the bandit in a while. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can delete all these cargoes. Let's see. Just fuel, just drilling spare parts, which... Okay. That's fine. This, I could do this, actually. That's later issues. I don't see any... Okay, cool, I can delete these then. Alright, nice. Let's go unpack. Bandit. Yeah, I think they did go back to their roots on this one. Yeah, good thinking. Good thinking, Seth. Good thinking. Although, you're right. Having angles with the trailer is gonna help with that. With not tipping, but yeah, you're right, for sure. What truck is the Dolphin? You keep hearing about it? Okay. The truck... The truck that's the Dolphin is the Azov 5319. It's this one. That is what this truck right here. Mr. Lone Wolf calls this the off-road Dolphin. And the reason he calls it the off-road Dolphin is because when he was driving through, I think, the Black River little area right here, I believe he said, like, it looked like a dolphin. It is right here. He said it was like leaping through this mud like a dolphin. All right, Rubber Ducky Man. Thank you for stopping in, man. Have a great day. Let's go this. I'm almost wondering, do I overstack this? 2 beams, 2 bricks. Be a shame not to. I know, right? You got the TUS 166 last night. Yeah, it's a nice scout. We just used that here today on stream, actually. I flipped it over a bunch, but that's just because I was paying attention to a cat and just not paying attention, period. But yeah, I do like it. Isn't that the same one? The 166. That's the one that has the archaic gearbox. We didn't use the archaic today. I just didn't feel like slamming clutch bump the whole time. So yeah, we just decided to go against that one. we're not getting any more speed. You think it's the lightest truck in the game? I actually have a list. Let me pull it up. I actually think the 4x4 is... Let's see. The Dawn 71 and the 4x4 are tied at 1.3 US tons. The Con Marshall is 1.4 US tons, and the Tuz 166 is 1.7 US tons. So yeah, you're close. You're dang close. Super close. That is the ragtop. Yes, that's the ragtop. I guess we'll just crawl through this, huh? Why not? Why not? I mean, they're very close, honestly. So it's like, at that point, like, what does it really matter? Like, I don't think either are gaining any type of benefit. I think you start to gain a little bit of benefit from weight. I don't know. I don't think trucks that are super light have any benefit from a little bit of an increase of what we're seeing with those other ones on that list. So I pulled a truck on its wheels with it last night. The roof rack, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's a Cat. So I don't think there is a Cat that has a roof rack right now. Yeah, I don't think there is a Cat that has a roof rack. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Could have been a Western Star. Could have been a Wolfpack. Could have been the 1424, which is the only one I would assume it would be. Okay, so it was the that was probably the Western Star 47X and F 1424. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's another good one. I like that one. Dude, I love how the Bandit flexes. Its flex on its frame and its wheels, suspension is great. Just looks good. It's like it's a good experience. This Tippy sounds like it needs a starter. All right, hold on a second. Metal beams. Metal beams bricks. So it's here. Shoot, I have to go get bricks first. Okay, whatever. Dang. Wonder if I can cut through. We might try that. We might try that. I like that amphitheater. I said that before, but gosh, it's good. The village, I think the villages here are definitely underrated. I probably should be paying attention more to all that stuff. Just kind of appreciating it, I guess. It's definitely, like you said, it's like Black River-esque. Doesn't feel like an abandoned place. It doesn't feel like secluded. It feels like you're just kind of like restoring a township almost. But I think this is all about like restoring an oil pipeline, I believe. Because I think, what's it called? I think it's the season is called Fix and Connect. Gosh, man. The flex is awesome. The only problem is, oof. Gosh, I did it again? Am I catching? Really? Oh shoot. Then I'm probably not going to take that weight. Alright, then I'm not going to take that route. Or I won't take that shortcut. I mean, it looks good though, right? Like, I don't know. Like, it looks like you can just fly right through here. You know what I mean? Or like right through here. You know what I could do? I got an idea. Well, let's go this way, this way. We'll go like this. Yeah, I think that's the easier route. Whatever. It's a scenic route. I don't think it's gonna be faster. I'm probably just going back to the other road. But whatever, we'll take it. It's a different way than just going back and then up the cement path. Yeah, I think my frame is catching. I know my frame is catching, yep. I wonder if it's actually going between. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh. At least it didn't flip. That would have been bad. Oh, there's like a path, but it's really not a path. Yeah, right? It looked like a kickflip. Kind of looked like that, right? Yeah, this is like a path. Let's see how muddy it is, though. Doesn't look too bad right now. Nice little coat back there. Is that a gun? Oh, that's a wrench. I was gonna say, man. He's packing. A lot of seating in this piece, you know what I'm saying? You know what the crazy thing is? If you were doing like an all like first person view, this would actually be a pretty good truck to do it in. You got big windows. You got windows all around. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I was just wheel spinning like crazy there. That whole time. It's a nice little path. I like that. It's a nice touch. Nice touch. Yeah, it is pretty cool interior. Even the little bandit like symbol on the steering wheel is pretty cool too. Yeah, I'm not too big on first person mode, but those who really like it, that's kind of a nice little cool feature. If you had a wheel or a pedal set, you'd love it. That would be pretty immersive, that's for sure. Honestly, I've seen a lot of people come through and say they have something like that and they really love it. I don't think I've ever had someone come in and say they disliked it. Let's go unpack. I gotta get one of these out of here. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just relax. Just relax. What is it? You know what I need to get? This is I don't think I can get this. I don't think I can do this all at once. Consumables are from the farm and the other map, actually, too. I think we'll just deliver these for now. To the canned site. Oh wait, the consumables are here. Shoot. It's like I almost want to bring, or attempt to bring the concrete. I just don't think I could. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could. Or I could use this. Anyways, we'll just deliver this. I feel like I'm gonna waste time. Yeah. Can factory. Two bricks, two metal beams. Put this on morning. Yo, Billy, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Good afternoon, sir. Wow. Just hanging out at work, watching streams. Nice, man. Nice. Stop and get some gas here. Man, we're getting close. I gotta say, we are getting pretty close to finishing this map. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that. Yikes. Where's the all-wheel drive upgrade for the Western Star Twin Steer? That upgrade is going to be on Imandra. Kola Peninsula, Imandra, right when you come through the gateway, it's like to the right. You gotta climb up this this huge icy path, icy rocky path, and it's up there. But yeah, that's where it's at. Pretty big upgrade, actually. Pretty big upgrade. Yo, Tone, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Scotty, do you want me to show you where it's at on the map? Alaska is not a good map for the Twin Steer. There are maps that will work. Do you want the upgrade? Yeah, I can show you. Give me a second. Global map. Let's go to Kola, Imandra. Okay, so as soon as you step through the gateway from Lake Cove, it's over here. You come down this path here, go into this little complex. And essentially what you have to do is climb up this path. It's literally right here in this area. So you'll climb up this path, climb down. Yeah, just a lot of rock climbing, icy surfaces. But that's basically where it's at. I could say this if you have not jumped on to... Oh shoot. Also, show me where the F-750 is on Lake Cove. F-750 is here. F-750 is here. So right near the gateway of Amandra. The F-750, I believe, is in this little bog right here. I believe the mission is called The Foreigner. I think. This is all could be... all this information is also on MapRunner. I think it's called maprunner.info. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's in that bog. It's not too hard. It's not too bad. Yes, sir. Anytime. Thank you for confirming, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, I would definitely, if you have not touched base on MapRunner, I would definitely go there. Really, really good option. You just want that truck for the versatility? Okay, I can't really do much. I can't really like bend this over that much. So we're fine. Yes, you desperately need the engine. Oh gosh, the engine is like... It's in like the northwestern part of Amandra, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's a good truck, man. The 750 is worth it. It's only worth it if you get the engine upgrade, like Seth said. It desperately needs it. Without it, it's only really going to pull its weight. And it's not really impressive at doing that without the engine, so... If you're going to take the effort to go get it, you might as well just go get all the upgrades. Just make the effort and go do it. Too much wheel spin. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me, that's true. Yep, no high gear without the top engine, that's for sure. And that's the biggest part that's a shame because it has a really good custom gearbox too. Its custom gearbox is really nice. You found a couple Dan upgrades, but you haven't found that truck yet? Yeah, when you do, that truck is gold. The Dan is gold, bro. You're really going to enjoy that truck. Dan is great. It's so underrated, it's unreal. You're going to get the upgrade in a few days possible. It's possibly Sunday. Nice, man. Tan the man, that's right. The freaking Wonder Man. The Wonder Dan. That's what I should call it, the Wonder Dan. It is on Tamir. It is in the quarry, yes. I believe it's in the quarry north. It's like below the path. Gosh, I'm gonna have to just show you. Quarry here. I believe it's here. In this area. I believe so. Or it could be here. It's either here or here. Yeah, right here. Lower? Yeah. Is that correct? Yep. It's hard to remember all those things, man. Oh, we're gonna slug through. This is probably the only part I don't really like. The KRS is abandoned because it stole your heart. You only got the F-750 earlier today as I got it stuck on a slope with the lamppost. Yeah, I could see that happening. The KRS won you over. It's a good truck, man. I was a hater. When Season 2 came out. I was a huge hater of this truck. But I mean, it's kind of hard to not give it credit. Yeah, it's true. You just bought 2 F-750s, one for cargo, one for scouting. Nice, man. Nice, good stuff. These ads always come up at the worst times. Yeah, they do. Apologize for that. They do. Do you need me to show you again? I don't know why it wanted to. I need to mess with that moderation filter. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Well over 50. I don't know why it's the Nightbot is just being weird. Yeah, it feels good with the seismic. Honestly, I used it. I have a YouTube short where I kind of like fell down into the ice with it with the seismic vibrator add-on. Man, it was great. Okay, I can show you. Okay, so the Dan is found here in the quarry. So here's where the quarry is. There's the Dan. Right there. Yeah, the bandit crawled out of it. Yo, on Kelroar, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. That's where it's at. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube shorts, you'll see it. It crawled right out of there. No, don't fall. Okay, whatever. I'm not just gonna go. It's not gonna fall. I'm not worried about it. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for the compliment. Glad you could stop by the stream. We're just knocking out some contracts. Definitely getting close to completing season 10. How do you unlock the entire map so I get the blacked out areas? Whoa. So now we're talking about game mechanics. This is where the game mechanics come in. You're going to have to do a mission to unlock a scout trailer called the Prototype Exploration Unit. I know, right? Bricks. Did I not pack those? Oh. Oh, I didn't pack the bricks. Okay, whatever. Am I going to go back to my randomizer hard mode? I don't know. Because here's the thing, the randomizer hard mode, the difficulty falls off after you complete that's cool. After you complete the first 3 maps with the randomizer, yeah, it is a mod. The difficulty kind of falls off. Like even with the experience slider that I have, because you gained all the upgrades, or basically like 70% of the upgrades that are across the whole game, just in 3 maps. So it's like after that, it kind of is starting to like trend. How do I say this? It's like the difficulty level is like here when you start, and then as you find all those upgrades, like through Alaska, Tamir, Michigan, the difficulty just starts to come down. So yeah, I mean after that, after like Alaska, Michigan, Tamir, it would essentially just be like another playthrough. So that's why, I don't know, I would have to start something new. We might do that. We could do something like that, but I need to get back to play my hard mode. So. But anyways, y'all, this is the extent of my time. I'm at 3 hours and 40 minutes right now. Much longer than I wanted to stream today. But we got a ton done. Let's see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I actually have a good bit left. Oh my goodness. I actually have a good bit left. This actually might take 2 more streams. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But anyways, it's been great having y'all. And thank you guys so much for all the follows, the bits, subs, the support, everybody. It's been great. Go out and love on someone today. Have a wonderful day, everyone. We will see you guys back hopefully tomorrow. I'm pretty sure, if not the following day. So anyways, y'all, it's been great. Have a wonderful day, like I said. And as always, God bless and stay upright. We'll see you later.